So did your point of view change to the next floor?
Yes, it did.
Okay. You have 5 meters of movement left. I have bad news that these two guys are in Overwatch stance. They would see any target that was hidden. However, you rolled 2 successes and are concealed, so we don't see you. If you rolled only 1 success, we'd be shooting you right now.
Okay. Is it possible for me to get past them?
You can move up to 5 more meters.
The question mostly is, will they see me?
They will not see you, and you will remain hidden at the end of the turn. You will only reveal yourself if you attack. You can move up to 5 meters, not through us, but you can move around us. When you say, can you get around them, you only have 5 more meters of movement. I'm not much sure how much more that is. So feel free to move your own token. You may move up to 5 more meters.
That is exactly 5 meters.
Okay. Okay, you can't see much more of the tower. This level has, of course, you can see there's the stone walls. And you'll get to about, yeah, there. As you can see, the tower seems to have some sort of outer hallway. There are those little arrow slits on the walls, you know, like you see in those medieval towers that let you see outside, and light is pouring through them, or like, you know, blooming through them. But other than that, this place is dark as hell. The 2 crystal guys are sitting there looking very vigilant. They are really quiet because they don't seem to breathe, but their hands are moving and they're swinging their heads from side to side. But you keenly evade their vision cones because you're a chthonic ninja.
I'm banking on Susano trudging up the stairs.
Yep. Well, Susano and Aisha, you're the next in line.
I'm gonna wait till Susano moves.
Susano, you're up.
Well, I mean, could you put me the equivalent of 10 meters up the stairwell, or to the stairwell
well, let's
up?
see. Hold on, I gotta switch to...
Yeah, because I don't know what the measure is from inside the stairwell to up the stairwell.
Okay. Yeah, well, there's... you have to move the full spiral. So that's 3, and then that's 4 more. So when you get to here... Oh, sorry, that didn't take. When you get to here, you'll have 3 more meters of movement. But actually, when you get to here, I'm in Overwatch mode. I'm going to take the shot.
Alright, shield. 7.
Alright, you may move 3 more meters.
Well, how about here? And any other guy's going to shoot at me?
He's going to take the shot.
Shield.
We don't move, so that doesn't excite an op attack.
Another 7.
Alright, so they fire crystals. And like movement's simultaneous, so while Raishu is doing the leaping off of walls and sneaking and stuff, you're coming up behind us being all obvious. Alright, you move to there.
Yep.
You have an action.
I mark the guy who's on my left.
Alright. Alright, well guys, you saw Susano went up the stairs and marked a guy.
Well, I'm gonna... Can I still be in Overwatch?
Yes, you can move 10 meters and be in Overwatch.
Yep, I'm gonna do that.
Yep. The only disadvantage is you don't get that D12 defensive bonus.
Got it.
So do you want to go up the stairs?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so if you move spiraling up the stairs, yeah, that's 7 meters. So when you're here, you have 3 more paces left, and you can keep moving because you're in Overwatch. These 2 guys already took their shots, so you can keep moving. We can't shoot you.
And when Overwatch, I can't shoot at... I can attack? Or...
Well, you get focus, which means you can interrupt us. Technically, according to the rules, you can move through meters and then get focus and then say, okay, now I'm going to interrupt and shoot right now. So yeah, you could still attack.
You just wouldn't get any benefits from defensive or aggressive stances.
Right. You're not aggressive, so you don't get countering and the attack bonus, and you're not defensive, so you don't get the dodge bonus. You just roll.
I'll just stay in Overwatch and not do anything, and I'll roll.
But since you can interrupt and attack at any time, most people will take that. But yes, you can still attack when in Overwatch mode. You just don't have either of those bannings.
Okay.
Like, for example, if Rahul was in Overwatch mode, they wouldn't get the free attacks when people try to move away. Okay, support patrol. That's Katsu, and well, Hira is also DPS. So what are you guys gonna do?
Yep. I was just behind Susano before he moved, so I could definitely go up the stairs in defensive stance and probably get up to the point where I can see something.
Yeah, you could get to behind Aisha, and then you'd have to stop because you're defensive.
Right. And given that Susano is up here, did he mark anyone?
Yeah, he marked this guy with the yellow halo, so you don't have LOS.
Ah, okay. Well, I'll have to hit the other one, but does that one count as adjacent?
Yes, he does. You do count as flanking.
Oh, more importantly, tactics.
Yes, you also get tactics. I can only dodge because I'm an Overwatch and not aggressive.
Alright, well that's 2 7s over it. And
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 8 damage.
Wow, I am overkilled all day long.
Now that I'm actually counting all my successes, I'm doing more damage suddenly. Isn't that so weird?
Okay, he's dead. That leaves Katsu. Katsu.
All right, I'm gonna take defensive stance and go around the stairs.
Okay, so yeah, you have 3 meters left when you get to here.
All right, and you probably get there before you'll see the guy that's on
Yep.
Susano. And
He's over. Yeah, he's not aggressive, so he can't counter. He can only dodge.
yes, I'm gonna throw my Rhodesis at him. My Cadesis.
All right, bring it. I rolled 2.
I will 4.
Okay, so you have 1 success. You get another 1 because he's marked, and I believe you're proficient with Rhodonea weapons, right?
Yes.
All right, so that's 3 successes. You may choose the 3-star result.
Okay, damage 3, and I aid 1 friend. Do any of my friends need aid?
I think, yeah, we haven't topped off Aisha yet.
All right, so
Aisha, you may
Oh,
heal
yeah.
one. You may heal one of your levels.
Yeah, I got 2 back in total.
Oh, I got to roll. I might actually live, but I didn't, so I'm dead. Okay. Those of you who are in Overwatch may make rolls of mind and observation.
Ooh. Two successes.
You can hear sounds of at least half a dozen more guys running around on the stone floor. So there's at least 6 more guys in here. Rise of bad guys. Okay, this is going to be funny. Okay, I'm going to appear over here, and I'm going to run over here where no one is standing at all, because I can't see. Right, I shoot, and I'm going to shoot Susanna.
Can I interrupt from here?
You. So the problem is you don't actually have line of sight because there's a wall in the way.
Ah, dang it.
Because
Okay.
if he was on the right side, you would.
All right. Oh.
But he's going to run to here and take a shot at Susano.
Alright. I'm good.
You're good. And then he's going to run away. Does anyone want to stop me?
Oh, definitely.
You reveal yourself and try to stop me. You're rolling against my body, speed, and athletics. I've rolled a 4. Oh, you're aggressive though. Don't forget that aggressive die. That's
I
a
have
hit.
an 8.
Okay, so that's 1 success. Yeah, are you proficient with Virgil weapons? I guess you are.
Yes, I am.
You can take a 2-star result, which is not enough for the 3-star result. So it's only 3 points of damage. But I won't soak it, so I will die. So he runs away and you reveal yourself. Funny you should ask about interrupting. Hello. Then on the right side, a guy appears around the corner and attacks Susanna.
Shoot.
All right. All right. So you interrupt. Let's see. I will counterattack because I can. I've rolled a 5. So he punches on the corner. You point your gun to take the shot at him, and he starts spraying crystals in your direction. The winner. Oh, you've only rolled a 4. Now, do you actually have tactics dice? Oh no, wait, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not close to be threatened. Okay, you try to take the shot. Unfortunately, he spray what your shot misses, and he shoots you. You take 4 points of damage.
Don't worry, I have tweezers.
I'm gonna shoot Susano.
I'm good.
Okay, but okay. So Aisha, you soak the first
That's-
point, so there's 3
yeah.
points left to soak.
I guess panic, soak, and 2 of the levels I just got back.
Well, there's only 3 points. So panic gets rid of 2, and then 1 level.
Okay, that.
Okay,
got
so
it.
and you're panic. So okay, I'm more than 3 meters away from Mahul. He just disappears by running away. So he runs around the corner, takes the shot, and runs away. Okay, that's end of bad guys.
All right, it's aid to give somebody back a level soak?
Yeah, actually, a rally does it too. Aid can actually heal,
Okay.
and we're also changing aid to cure because saying give someone 3 aids doesn't look good in press. So I have to go back and change that to give someone 3 cures.
Okay.
But yeah, but it basically means if you do hit somebody with the attack, now you may notice you're the healer. Hitting people also heals friends, but you can just rally and also do.
Yeah, I have. I'm gonna rally now.
Okay.
1 success.
Your best bet's probably to heal panic soak, because not only does that let Aishu attack, but also gives them back.
Wait, well, my favorite is rallying.
Oh, that's right. Reroll the will die. Okay,
Sweet.
so panic soak in a level.
Yes.
Awesome, marking that down.
Okay, are you in defensive stance?
Yes.
All right, you may move to 10 meters until you see a hostile. Okay, while you're figuring out where you want to go, I'm going to go ahead. Rahul and Susano, you guys are the vanguards. So what are you going to be doing?
I'm going to sneak about some more.
Okay, so aggressive and then sneak. So you're liking this thing of where I sneak and then stab people in the back, huh?
Yes.
Okay, that's 1 success. So if anyone is on Overwatch, they may see you. Go ahead and move up to 10 meters.
That's 4 meters.
That's only 4? Oh, okay, let me reveal
Yes.
some more of the map. All right, someday I'll figure out Fog of War. Okay, you want to keep going?
Sure.
All right, move 1 more meter, please. Hello! You've only rolled 1 success, so you're only hidden. These 2 guys are on Overwatch. They will spot you.
Okay.
Now I have good news and bad news. This guy is within 3 meters of you. You can counterattack this guy if you want to. Do you want to counterattack with your Tonto, or do you want to use the shield? Are you muted?
I think
go ahead.
I have better option with the shield.
Okay, so use a shield. This is a counterattack, so you don't get the D12. It's only on attacks, not counters. So go ahead and roll. He shoots you with crystals and rolls a 5. You roll an 8. That blocks with the shield. Now, the shield can block at all ranges, so when this other guy shoots at you, you can use the shield against the southern guy. He also takes a shot.
And definitely I am going to block.
Okay. Both of them take the shot. Both of them shoot the shields. And unfortunately, since you're, You're hidden. Now, we are in Overwatch mode, but not aggressive. So you can still move past us, but we can see you. We know you're there.
I'm staying put for now.
Okay, so you move to there and stay put, unless you want to back up. Okay. So yeah, so you can't win them all. Okay, your Vanguard spotted 3 more hostiles. Susano, what do you want to do?
As I'm moving in there.
Am I still on the call?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
I went robot.
I didn't hear robot. Anyway, I'll mark the middle guy.
Okay, and he's aggressive, so he looks at you. They are like I said, they have weird, twisted, like demon faces that look creepy, but they don't actually change expression because they're made out of crystal. So you walk up and say, "This guy." Okay. All right. So we did Katsu, Susano, and Rahul. That leaves Aisho and O'Hara.
Yep. I'll go ahead and start moving up. I'm going to just be in defensive stance.
Okay. You can move 10 meters until you see a hostile.
That'd be just about to here then, wouldn't it?
All right. Do you want to take a shot?
Well, gonna take it out the closest one first.
He can only dodge. He's in Overwatch.
Okay. Oh, well, I definitely hit, and that looks like 4, 5, 6. So
He
8 damage.
is dead.
Yeah.
He shatters into a billion pieces.
Yeah.
This freaks out his marked friend. What are you up to, Aisha?
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just
Defensive,
going to
move 10 meters.
Defensive. Yep. I'll be around the same here.
Okay.
I guess.
Yep.
And shoot at the closest one right.
That's the
right
marked
below.
guy. He's aggressive. He will counterattack you. This guy can only dodge. This guy can counter. Which one do you want to shoot?
Fuck it. I'll just do the marked one.
You're gonna do the marked one. He will counterattack you.
All right.
Are you cool with that? Because the southernmost guy can only dodge and can't counterattack.
Yeah.
All right. No guts, no glory. All right. What's your motto again?
Uh,
Oh my God! So you're hit for 5 points of damage.
Well, I do have something up my sleeve a little bit.
Okay. Well, you need to soak 5 points of damage.
Let's roll the body.
Yep. And all right.
4.
So we're down to 4.
Then
You can
panic
panic.
soak.
Yep.
And I've been wondering about this. I know that automat arms you can tap to get -2 points of damage.
Yes. Your extra arms break, but you soak 2 points of damage.
Yeah. And
Okay.
it's recovery time of 24 hours, right?
Yeah. So it breaks. It has to be repaired.
Okay.
Which is fine, because you only play this game once a day anyway.
Mhm.
Yep. Well, this is actually the same day. I told you the day one's in charge. This is the same day as the last game.
Ooh.
So, but your arms break, snap. You raise your mechanical arms defensively, and they take a bunch of crystals and then hang limply at your sides.
I thought that was kind of cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
It's very anime.
Very.
Okay, I believe that is all our heroes.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yep.
Rise of Villains. Let's see. Marked guy is panicked. So he is going to he's going to do nothing. His buddy is going to attack Susano. Susano, shield.
Double 8s.
Okay. Yeah, he misses. Nobody's in Overwatch mode, right?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna reveal a bit more of the map. Okay. You guys will hear tromping noises, as if some guys are moving around. Man, I gotta figure out Fog of War, because Fog of War is awesome.
It is.
Okay.
Just takes a little bit of time.
Katsu, you're all the way back here.
Yep.
You're making friends.
And influencing people. Let's see what happens.
The first guy shoots at you. You're defensive.
Yes.
You may roll speed, evasion, and a bonus d12 because you are defensive. That is a miss. The second guy rolls at you. Same drill. You can press up arrow to re-roll the last thing. He's rolled a 6, though. That is a tie. It's a deflection shot. I'm going to move you to here, and the crystals will hit you, like, splinter all over the corner.
Okay.
All right. Unless you want to get hit.
I don't want to get hit, so
All right. So
being dodged is just fine.
there's also more clomping to the south, but nothing obvious happened. End of bad guys. Rise of good guys. Katsu, you are support, and you're making friends.
Yes, I think I'm going to try to hit this guy here.
Okay, now we will counterattack you.
Run, Katsu, run.
Run.
So if you want to attack us, we will shoot you with crystals. So are you going to do it?
Well, I'm getting this little voice in my head to tell me to run.
Well, because on the one hand, you know that you could hit us and do damage and heal your friends.
Exactly.
Or you could just heal your friends. So it's a question what you want to do.
I'm going to try to do that since I'm still well placed to do both.
All right, so are you going to attack or are you going to...
Yeah.
All right, you attack. He counterattacks.
I got a 7.
That's a hit. You win. I'm hit.
And I'm proficient, so that's +1. And so that's 2 stars. I don't think
3.
I have enough
Well,
to get... Oh, that's 3 total?
You have a 7 and a 4, so that's 2 stars. You're proficient, so that's
Okay.
3. So you may choose the 3-star result.
Oh, sorry, never mind. I was looking at your dodge of thinking it was part of the same roll.
Oh, okay.
By some miracle, he will soak the damage and live. However,
Alright.
you may heal 1 friend. So you can go ahead and...
I think Aisha needs it.
Yeah, you'll heal. And the panic soak is the best thing to heal because it's 2 points and removes panic.
Okay, removing the panics from...
All right. You're not
Aisha.
within 3 meters of us. You can move up to 10 meters.
I'm going to move to my friend.
Okay. So you take the shot with the caduceus, and the power of healing flows through Aisha. All right. Good shot. Good job.
Yay.
Okay. Who would like to go next? I know Rahul is sitting there trying to be stealthy.
Hey, Susano, want to see a dead body?
I'm surrounded by dead bodies.
Want to see another one? I'll go ahead and shoot the one that you actually marked this time.
The panicked one.
Okay. That marked guy is pet. He is aggressive. He can counterattack.
Well, best of luck to him.
All right. 2!
I'm looking at 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 damage.
Yeah, he's obliterated.
Goodbye.
All right. You can move to 10 meters. Anyone else want to do something?
I'll just stick around here in like the ever tightening hallway.
His friend freaks out.
I am going to sneak back and position myself for intercepting these 2 guys coming.
Okay, no one here is on Overwatch, so if you successfully sneak, no one will see you. So go ahead and roll your speed evasion. And I think you actually have stealth, which means anytime you do this, you get 1 free success, right?
I have plenty of evasion, but not stealth.
Okay, well then, if we can get you the proficiency of stealth, you get 1 free success all the time. So we'll work on that.
Still, that's 3 successes.
3 successes. That's good enough to evade only the most alert. You may move to 10 meters. Susano, while Rahul is moving, Susano, did you want to do something?
Yeah, I'm gonna move forwards. Rear tank has got this one.
Okay.
Move to there.
Yeah, and Rahul, you can move. Yeah, we can't see you, so you can move to there. Sadly, we are blocked. Actually, you have 3 successes, right?
I do.
Yeah, you can move through us if you want to with 3 successes.
I'm staying here because my job is to intercept the.
Well, speaking of intercepting and making friends,
Hmm?
so Susano,
Oh boy.
there's 2 of the little crystal guys. I mean, they're cute.
And
They're
apparently
hunched over.
Ganondorf.
Yeah, they brought Big Crystal Guy with them. The 2 little guys here are on Overwatch duty. They're gonna shoot you.
All right. 5s, I beat you. 8s, I beat you.
All right. If you have any movement left, you can use it.
Yep.
Are you within?
Should be now.
Yeah. Right. You're within 3 meters of the big guy who's in aggressive stance.
Okay, I'll mark him.
Okay, and you mark him.
Yeah, so through the walls, you guys see a giant figure.
Yeah, he looks a lot like the little guys, only he's much bigger. Oh, sorry, wrong thing.
Oh, he's already dead. We don't
That is already dead.
Well, that was easy. I point my sword at him. He dies.
No, he's got a crown above his head.
Ganondorf.
Oh.
Yeah, not a skull, crown.
Well, no,
Is
the
that-
skull is the mark.
Okay, no, I thought that if you important bad guys get a crown, people way above your level get a skull.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a crown.
So it means he's
yeah,
a boss, but he's not an over-leveled boss.
As long as it's not the princess crown, we're fine.
Yeah.
Ganondorf at.
He's
no.
crystal.
Oh.
Yeah, the crystal Kako demon. All right. And Rahul just wandered off to go play with those guys. So, okay. I don't think Aisha's gone yet.
Nah, I'm just been let's see. Because I'm getting hit a lot. All the crystals all over my body right now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
and embedded in your mechanical arms.
Yep. I'm just going to tread carefully and just be in defensive stance.
Okay.
So-
You can also take retreating stance, which is you don't get to attack, but you can recharge one of your levels. But retreating stance means you can't move closer to hostiles, so you wouldn't be able to move in either direction.
I'll try to do a retreating stance, so I just stay where I am.
Retreating stance basically means you get a D12 bonus to your defense. You can't move closer to anyone, and you get 1 free rally on yourself. You get 1 self rally, so you recharge 1 level. So.
Oh, okay.
You must also talk like an anime character who is giving up hope and being a coward.
I didn't know that was in the fine print.
Well, you can just keep that as your inner monologue. What am I doing?
There we go.
here?
Yeah.
You have an inner monologue one. Everyone knows you're a coward.
Yeah.
All right. That is end of good guys, I believe. Did I miss anybody? Because a hero already took a shot. All right. So rise of bad guys. This guy here is going to move to the corner, and he is going to go into retreating stance, which allows him to. He's not aggressive, but he also removes the panic because he can do the same thing. Okay, well, meanwhile, on the west side, these guys go, well, there's no one here. I'm walking away. Rahul, do you have anything to say about this?
I say no. Do very much.
Okay, that's going to reveal you. So reveal yourself and attack. So the nice part with this jump out attack is we can't counter it. So, don't forget your D12.
I would like to add. I would like to declare a favorite use for
Yes.
this.
That means your Tonto is your favorite weapon in the world, and not your spear.
I'm fine with that.
All right, we roll that D12. That's a hit. Okay, so that's one. So you have a 6, a 4, and a 4, which is 3, and then you have +1 proficient. That's only a 4-star result. So that's only 5 points
Still
of damage.
damage 5.
Okay. I will soak it and merely die. I'm not overkill. Because I'm not overkill, when you reveal yourself, his friend, who is slightly further away, sees you do that and decides to attack you. You may counterattack with either shield or Tonto.
I will counter with the Tanto.
All right. Uh-oh. I have...
Yeah, I have 11.
The D12 for aggro is only on attacks, not from counters. So I'm attacking you, so you actually don't get that D12 on counterattacks.
Oh, damn.
Right. That's why. Did you want to use the shield? Are you better with the shield, or you're better with the Tonto?
Yeah, I'm better with the shield in that situation.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a D8 because I think your roll with the shield is D8 and 3d6. So just go ahead and roll a D8 for me. Okay, that's a tie, and because you have a shield, that's a deflection. So you would have rolled D8 and 3d6. I trust you. So in other words, you stab that one guy and then raise the shield. You are showered with crystals. One of them hits your cheek and cuts a little bit of blood. But other than that, you're fine.
Yay.
Okay, I'm not going to keep moving because that would give you a free attack. So I'm just going to stand here. All right, so you jump out from hiding and stab the one guy. The lines and stab. And the other one just looks at you, says nothing, and sprays. All right, over here to Big Boss Man. Big Boss Man has 2 lieutenants. The first one is going to be aggressive and shoot Susano.
All right, dodge.
Wow, but he still misses because it's a 4 versus 4.
Well, he didn't miss. The cover.
Yep, shield. Second guy attacks.
Cover again.
All right, now the big boss attacks. When the big boss attacks, he raises his hands above his head. He actually does a Hadouken. He pulls back with one hand, and the crystal ball falls from his hand, and then he thrusts it at you.
Well, you got me with 1.
Okay, so it's an 8, a 5, and a 5. That is 4, 5, 6. That is a 7-point hit.
7 points. Let's see. I have 1 success on the shield, so 2 successes on the shield, so down to 5. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the armor, so none. I'm fine.
Okay. We like where we are, and we're aggressive. Boom! Guys, every crystal in the world showers in this corridor.
Yeah, just a flash of light.
Okay, end of bad guys, rise of good guys. Usually I do support first. So Katsu, you're on support, and Aisha is still not topped off.
Yes, let's give her a rally.
Okay, so you're gonna rally this turn instead of attack. That's cool.
Yes.
All right, that's 1 success. Aisha, you're not panicked, right?
Yeah, that gives me my panic soak.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, I thought that was already recharged, the panic suit. Well, recharge something. Katsu, you may move up to 10 meters, but if you're defensive, you have to stop when you see somebody. So really only 2 or 3 meters by the time you... Actually, no, wait. You can't really move. The only place you could really move is up against this wall.
Yeah, I think he's going to stay put for now.
All right, but you get a D12 bonus.
Yep.
Okay, Vanguards. That's either Rahul or Susano.
I don't have much choice but to stop this guy.
Okay, you gonna go aggressive stance and attack me?
Yep.
All right, now the D12 kicks in. That's a hit all day long. It's a 6, a 5, and a 4, which is 3 successes. You're proficient, which is 4, and there's an 8, so that's 5. I'm dead. I'm
Very much
overkilled.
so.
I'm overkilled, and no one cares. Okay, you're the only one who sees it. Crystals shower everywhere. You may move up to 10 meters.
Actually, I will stay put because I don't know what's behind the corner, and
Okay.
I would prefer to sneak.
Right. Okay. So you just stab the other guy. Okay. Chest heaving in a not safe for work way. Okay. Other Vanguard is Susanna.
It's weird how the camera's always panned to only your neck and above.
Yeah, it's that weird pan and scan editing. Wait, we're on Crunchyroll. We can be not safe all we want.
No, Crunchyroll does weird editing too.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, they do like the whiteout for areas you can't see. So sometimes if the anime you're watching is a little too delectable.
Oh yeah, Rahul's constantly covered in bloom, just like eye blinding blue.
All right. Well, Ganondorf here is already marked, so I guess I'll attack the guy to my right bottom.
Okay, he will counterattack.
Let's see. That's 1 plus. Why'd you roll twice?
I'm rolling the soak because you hit me.
Oh, okay. Virgo, I don't think he was my last attacker. I think Ganondorf was. So that's 2, so I guess just damage 3.
Damage 3. I will soak 1 of that and die. Normally. Okay. All right. That leaves Aisha and Ohira.
What can I do, Ohira?
Well, Ohira can't move in defensive stance until this guy is dead, so we may as well go ahead and start out with that.
Yeah, and he's able-bodied. He rallied himself.
Yeah, there's nobody adjacent to him, so there's no tactics bonus. So it's just going to be, well...
And he retreated, which means he's dodging.
Extra slippery. Okay, let's do it. Let's see how it goes.
He's rolled a 5.
I rolled a 6.
That's a hit.
All right, so 2 and 3 because it's stochastic, so 5 damage.
He's killed.
Cool.
You may move up to 10 meters until
I don't think a single one of them has ever really made their soak against me.
The only one I think who made a soak was over here against Rahul. But once again, that's designed in the game. It's rare that these guys, that low-level guys, will soak. Boss-level guys do. That's on
so we're just
purpose.
knocking one out every turn. So here's going to step up and look around the corner and go, oh, so that's what you marked.
Right. Also, like if you remember from previous playtest, you may have noticed that Katsu, with his low-damage weapon, has problems killing things, but you offensive guys don't. But then Katsu gets to heal people, so, you know.
Yep. All right,
okay.
That's fine.
Okay, Aisha, you can just keep retreating and recharging levels.
I think
you do something else.
I got all my levels back. I think I just need one.
And you got your panic soak back. So
yeah, so I'm gonna go and defensive stance.
Okay.
And just move.
Now that the hostile's dead, you can move until you can see those guys, and then you have to stop.
Right there.
Now, all of those guys are aggressive, and all of them have ranged weapons. So if you take a shot, they will counter you.
Okay. So I'll just stay put right here.
Okay, so you're just gonna bide your time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you get the defensive bonus.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. All right, end of heroes, rise of bad guys. This guy is dead, so the other guy in front is going to attack Susano.
Locked.
Okay, and then the boss is going to attack Susano. And he is in aggressive stance.
Blocked.
Okay. Susano is showered in crystals as he blocks. That is the end of bad guys. You don't see anyone else, and nothing else seems to be happening. Rise of good guys. Everyone seems to be topped off, so I guess we'll do Vanguards first. So that's Susano. You're just next to some
I'll attack the lower left guy now.
Okay.
Yes, Susano, clear up the shot for me, please.
That's a hit.
That's another 2, so 3-point hit.
3 points will kill him.
Oh, good. He's not blocking the way anymore. How about I follow that up?
Okay, Rahul, I think you wanted to sneak.
I do.
Okay, so aggressive sneak. Go ahead and roll that, and I'm gonna ask some other people. Oh well. Okay,
I
you may
have
move.
3.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and reveal. Oh wait, that's drawing a line. My bad. Sorry, I always confuse the two of these. There's really nothing of interest around here. So go ahead and keep moving. There's no one in that room but another Kabura corpse. You could stop doing, putz around with it, or just keep moving.
That would be about 10 meters.
Okay. You are concealed, so the boss can't see you. So he doesn't do anything. Oh, and this room, you got to this room. This room is empty. Apparently all the monsters have emptied out of it and are attacking people. So there's not a lot. So that was exciting. Okay, DPS guys. That's Ohira and Aisha.
Taking the shot, and it's marked, so this is going to be fun.
All right, so you shoot at me. He waves his hands and attempts to hit you with crystals, and I rolled the wrong size dice, so I apologize.
Regardless, it does not seem to help him very much. So we
What
have
happened-
3, and then plus another 3. I'm at 6 stars.
All right,
What
how
happened
much
to
damage
Katsu's token?
eats?
To who? Katsu's token?
Yeah, I don't see it anymore.
Did you delete it?
It might have gotten deleted.
All right.
Did you delete it? It might have gotten deleted.
Okay, hold on.
I don't remember hitting the delete key near it. But
I know.
might have.
Stuff happens. That's why we have backups. I'll just go to the other map. And so position yourself where you were. So you're back on the map again. Okay, so that's an 8-point hit on the boss. Twang. Dunk.
I think it was somewhere around there.
Okay, well, time to roll some soak.
Quake announcer
Alright.
comes on. Headshot.
I'll soak 2 of that, which means it's down to 6. So I'm going to tap Panic Soak, Stunned Soak, and 2 of my levels. So I am panicked, which means I can't stop people from running away from me. I am stunned, which means I can't counterattack. And also you took 2 of my levels off. So his hit
poor
point
thing.
bar is like half. That means if Aisha wants to take a shot at me, I can't counterattack.
Can I go into aggressive stance and attack twice?
You can go into all-out stance and attack twice.
All out, yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, go
yes, you
all out.
can. All out. Haha. Unless your weapon has a must reload line on it.
It does.
Yeah, that means you can't shoot twice because you have to reload. That's why we have to add the speed reloading.
Makes sense. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot.
Just gonna shoot. Just defensively shoot.
Yeah, since I can't go all out with that.
Okay. You may roll your tactics as bonus dice.
I don't have tactics. Well, let's do this. A 5 and a 6.
I unfortunately have rolled an 8, even with the stunning debuff. But I don't counterattack you. That's the important thing. Also,
yeah.
you're the last attacker. I get +1 success against whoever is the last person to attack me.
Actually,
Shit.
the last attacker might end up being me.
All right. Go ahead.
Come over
Okay.
here.
Long tool selected.
Yeah, I have both prime and last, which means I do +2 successes against whoever is my last attacker and whoever is the closest.
All right. So, does anybody in this area need any kind of aid or a rally?
I think I think everyone's topped off. Are you topped off, Susano?
I've never tapped a single thing.
Oh, I thought you did earlier. Oh, well.
Nope, never had to. As soon as it gets to my armor, I'm fine.
All right, then I will.
I'm endurance build.
I'm in defensive stance, of course, and let's see what happens if I hit this boss. I have a flanking bonus on him.
Yes, you do, and I'm stunned, so I can't counterattack because I tapped Stun Soak, which makes me get stunned. That's a rule in the game where I don't care if low-level guys get stunned. I only care if bosses get stunned.
Okay, so he beat me with that 8.
Yep. Okay.
I'm going to apply my motto here. If I play it their way, it's no fun.
Right. That means you get to
And-
roll again. Can you hit an 8 if you roll again?
Yes.
All right. You get to roll again.
And I didn't get an 8.
Ah. All right. Well, you invoke your mana. Okay, so that is End of Heroes, Rise of Bad Guys. Well, I have no choice but to retreat. So I don't attack this turn. I do my recover from stunning animation. Stunning you recover at the beginning of your round for free. It takes your loadout phase away. So I use a loadout to reload my brain. I shake my head. Because you can retreat even if you don't move. It means I don't attack and I get a defensive buff and I'm done. So bad guy is done. He can't counterattack and he dodges with a bonus. It's your move, guys.
Want to see a dead body? Well, if the first hit went really well, the second hit has to go even better, right?
Now remember, I get a bonus to attack the last person who attacks me, so you might want the weaker people to soften me up first.
Or I'll just attack it last.
Probably me and end with Sasano then.
So who wants to go first?
I shall, as the person who wants to get hit the least.
Do it.
Alright, looking at 6s. I gets a 7.
Yep, he dodges. Who's next?
No.
I'll shoot.
Tried.
All right, take the shot.
Oh, come
9.
on.
I know.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, that's one of the problems with the defensive bonus from retreating. But on the other hand, I lost my attack this round, so that's why aggressive classes get a bonus D12 to hit.
Oh, I can switch to a ash bow and arrow then. Have both?
Did you want to switch to the ash bow since that doesn't have a reload problem?
Yeah.
All right, and then take two. Then take 2 shots.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and take the second shot.
No way.
Man.
Yeah.
Now I'm rolling good. Okay. Yeah. Who's next?
Katsu will throw a snake at it.
All right. That is a hit because that's a tie.
And I will. I'm proficient. I've got 3 successes, so that's 4. To make it 5, I will fight. And damage 5, rally 1 friend. Does anybody need a rally?
I think everybody's topped off at the moment.
I'm technically not perfectly topped off. My Panic Soak didn't get to recharge yet.
Okay, now take back your Panic Soak.
Oh no,
Yay.
when you became unpanicked, it recharged.
Okay, so it does both with only 1 success.
It does both with only 1 success. So.
Very nice. I like it. Okay,
all right,
so I am topped off then.
You rally them. Okay, so you hit me for 3 damage. Wow, I'll only soak 2 of it.
No, I did the 5 damage attack.
Oh, 5 damage. Crap.
Yeah, because I used my player opportunist of fight.
Yep. So I'll soak 2 of that. If I tap, well, actually, I could just tap stunned. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap stunned. So I'm stunned again. So if you can whittle me down while I'm stunned.
Guys, it's now or never.
Yeah, stunned I'll recover for free at the beginning of my round. So who else wants to wail on me?
I will switch to the spear and spear this guy.
All right. I have a 7. That's only a 6. But it's your favorite weapon. You can reroll one of the d6s. Oh, there we
I have
go.
an 8.
There's the
A
9. That's a hit, but it's a crappy hit because you only have one success. +1
Oh.
because he's marked, and +1 because it's a chthonic weapon.
Yes.
So that's a 6-point hit. So, all right, let me roll my soak. Okay. I have crystal armor because I'm the boss. So I'll soak 3 of that, but there's still 6 more points to soak. Okay, I will go panic and tap my last level.
Go, Susano. Kill it off.
Yeah,
Am
Susano,
I the
you're the
last
last
one?
one.
Okay.
Yep.
I guess I gotta move forwards. And then I will bring out my Wakazashi
Okay.
and attack. It's a hit.
Oh my god, that's a hit. Okay, I will soak none of that, and because I can't recharge my either my panic or my stunned, I will die.
And I will do something now just for the fans. Starburst Stream!
What the hell is that? That's from some anime I don't know, right?
No, Sword Art Online. Kirito first breaks out his dual wielding in front of people. It's just inappropriate. It'd be more appropriate if I had background music or whatever, but you know, it's fun.
Okay.
Hey, I found a key.
Yeah, the boss dies. The boss is hit. Stumbles to one knee, rises to make figs at God and the undead, and then his arm falls off, then his head falls off, and his body falls into pieces, and there's crystals everywhere that slowly fade from view. And in the center of body mass falls an iron key. It's not that big.
I'll swipe it out of the air and then die as it crushes me under its massive weight.
Well, there's just a big mess of crystals everywhere. They crunch underfoot.
The Triforce
right.
is mine.
That's right, cat. The cat celebrates your victory. Congratulations, you defeated a boss.
Ooh.
Okay, so yeah, there's no more hostiles, and the stairwell that you guys got off of on the landing, there's actually more stairwell. It goes up further than this, but I didn't make a big deal about it because it ends in a locked door.
You know, there's a locked door and a key here. I wonder if they go together.
Yeah, the next floor has a locked door on it. So if you would have gone up there, you just would have run into the locked door.
Right.
So yes, but yes, this key fits directly in the lock of the door. You loot this room for anything interesting and pick up some crystal monads, which I will make a big deal about later. Okay, so I did want to ask you a question. It is now, even just for daylight savings time, it's now 1:30. So I know some of you probably have to leave pretty soon.
Yeah, I need to leave soon.
Okay, so I'm going to propose that even though there is more to this tower, I think this might be a good place to call the playtest for right now.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Good stopping
Okay.
point.
Okay, so as usual, especially with playtest, we have a debriefing. So, do you have questions about what we're doing, what's working, and what's not?
I'm liking the new direction of the rules. I don't think it would work for every type of game, but I think with this situation, for this sort of thing, I'm finding it seems to work.
The goal here is to play a little more aggressively. I mean, we're using a tactical map. So one of the goals I have with the stance system is I want it to be able to work if you don't have a map. That's why we have aggressive and defensive. Once again, I worry that we're being a little too pedantic about it, though, because the way it's supposed to work is aggressive characters are positively in people's faces, and defensive characters are not, and all-out people are just berserking. I like that as a tactical choice, but does it sound too prescriptive to people when we use it, or?
As a ranged character, all I want to do is move up until I see something and then shoot it, and I get a bonus from shooting the closest thing, which is the first thing that I see as well. So it works out very perfectly for me. And as far as the tactical gameplay of it goes, I'm having a lot of fun with it, I think.
The biggest issue I have, which came up again in this playtest, is if a bad guy has a D12 in their rolls, they're very good at locking people out. And
Right,
so,
unless you also happen to be the aggressive character with a D12 as well to match.
right, and
This is also true in the other systems.
right, but I've been very aggressive in Vital Hearts to make sure that it's set up so you may notice that the little guys, like the little crunchy guys, they don't have D12s. Only the boss had a D12.
Mhm.
But there is a recurring problem that when people are fighting bosses is they're missing a lot. Because bosses can access things like aggression and retreating. Because only bosses are that sophisticated. Regular guys don't get that. But because bosses have that, they can lock out, and I think that's discouraging to people. If you were playing an actual MMO, people who are attacking would be doing something. Some numbers would be coming off of the boss.
Right.
Yeah,
The
even if they
possible
were only,
alternative is that they soak even more, or soak in specific circumstances when they're defending.
right. So I think we have to remove the D12s from the bosses. I don't think, or at least this guy's a mini boss. He's not even like a big boss. So I think, plus there were some other things that didn't come up in the rules. I do like the side effect that we've observed. Like, I like sneaky characters, but often sneaky stuff is written in rules in a very, like, not good way. It's written either to be so vague that it's useless, or so vague that it's the be all end all. Like, it can't be defeated. So
Right.
the rules in here are written so if you can score, one or more successes, you can sneak past regular people. But if you notice, there are some people who are specifically on Overwatch. So there was one incident where Rahul didn't score 2 or more successes, so watchful people were allowed to take pot shots at Rahul. But also, I did like this is a happy side effect. I did like the side effect of Rahul is aggressively stealthed, so people will try to walk away from Rahul and not know that Rahul is there. And then
Right,
Rahul
it
gets
like-
the
sets up for the
backstabs.
backstabs very nicely. I very much enjoy that.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm hoping Gujian. So I think that worked correctly. So I think Rahul is sacrificing their attack action in exchange for hoping people ignore me and walk away from me.
Exactly. That works very well.
And
I
since a
think-
bunch of people do it at the same time, they're sacrificing one possible attack or one actual attack action for the possibility of multiple attack actions.
Yep. And I always feel bad about this, but I think the tanking needs to be retooled a little bit because I'd like to see a little more chip damage on Susano. I haven't gone through and rebalanced all
Sure.
of the
Hiding
player
is
stuff yet.
hiding is amazing. Now, Susano, I'm gonna nerf you to hell.
No, I don't think you need to be nerfed.
No, I agree. My thought there was that we're all basically immortals. So
Well, I think I'm able to hurt some players, but not others. And I've also noticed that when you upgrade to the next degrees of equipment, there's a huge difference between people with lower level equipment and higher level equipment. That's not necessarily bad, but it does mean that we might have to rebalance the enemies.
But-
another way to work this would be to make the bad guys do more damage.
I don't know specifically if that has to do with the gear. Because again, I stated in the middle of the fight, I'm an endurance build. I specifically wanted to make sure I was getting more successes on the armor by stacking endurance.
I mean, you also, on the other hand, you are working correctly.
Yeah, the same way that Rahul has all these evasion dice. I just did the same thing with endurance instead of evasion, because I figured I'm not going to dodge all the time, but I might get hit a lot.
I think what we need more sexy archery. I think the archers need sexier weapons. I think the chaos weapons and the tanking weapons are working fine. I think the
I
archery
did like the conceit between having weapons that'll be thrown, but you need more successes in order to be able to get them back in hand. Because I was like, well, what's the difference of just being an archer or having a thrown weapon that you could just throw and stab with all the time, or just having a melee weapon? It's like, okay, if you don't score enough successes, then you are disarmed until the start of your next round. It's like, okay, then that's a good trade-off.
Yeah, I think the archery needs to have a lot more. We put the Gastor crossbow in there because we have one that did more damage, but I'm thinking it might make
Right. The only downside for me using the Gastra crossbow right now is that if I shoot, then I don't necessarily get to counterattack. But I am encouraged to be in defensive stance, so I don't want to counter anyway. I just want to dodge.
Yeah, so I'm thinking there's got to be a little more. I like the idea that defensive is supposed to encourage the players to be in defensive stance, but the lack of a D12 aggressive bonus means that when you start running into bad guys that have D8s and D10s, I mean, the next question is, should we be giving bad guys, D8s and D10s?
Yes.
But, right. We should.
I would like to see the bad guys get a power increase more than I would see myself get chipped away somehow. I mean, as you said, I'm working as intended, but at the same time, I'm not really doing all that much. So, taking away anything from me is literally, I can't walk forwards as much anymore, which is all I'm doing anyway.
Here's a possible exciting idea of upgrading the minions, but still letting players have the ability to lower it down first if it's too difficult for them. And that would just be in the manner of having a buffing enemy or monster of some kind, and say, all right, while he's being buffed, it goes, some of his dice go from D6 to D8, or he just gets a D8.
Which we did in the last fight against the Kaburas. So,
yeah.
I think... Yeah, I think the problem, and this is, it's a strength and a weakness of Cardinal. When you get bigger dice, you start to lock people out. Mm-hmm. And that's not necessarily a problem in games like Iron Claw Mirrored Sun, where we're rolling a bunch of weird shaped dice, and missing is to be expected. But in a game like this, where all of you are wailing on one boss, missing a lot is not exciting. And so maybe you're going to get a hit every now and then in there and get a really good hit. Like Katsu and Aishi will every now and then get a really good hit.
And I feel like the star system actually handles that a good bit already, where you have a difference between an incredible hit and just, I just hit him, whatever.
Yeah, that works great. But when you're missing, it's not that great.
Yeah, and when you miss, nothing happens, and that changes the pace of the game. Yeah.
Right. And if bosses have higher defensive dice, that means you're going to miss more often. So we need to figure out something.
I'd say when you miss, if you miss, the game is going faster. If I counter and hit, and we gotta go back and forth determining who does what damage, and we gotta soak, versus when you miss, it's just done. So missing is faster, I find.
Well, I guess in terms of number of rounds is what we're thinking, and you're thinking more like the actual play.
Yeah. You're technically correct that a miss is faster to play out.
The minutia of a miss is a lot less than the minutia of a counter and soak.
That's a good point.
But what I mean by faster is the minutia of a miss is a miss and nothing interesting happens. Whereas with actually hitting somebody, something interesting happens because you wounded them. So yeah, the misses are pretty fast. And also, keep in mind, if that's your whole turn, like you're sitting at the table with 4 other people, it's my turn, finally, I get to do something. You run up, you attack the monster, you roll, you miss. Okay, now you get to sit there for 15 to 20 minutes.
You say that like it's not something I just did. I just walked around and pointed at stuff the entire session, and I was fine with it.
We need to get you a conductor baton for sure. But your pointing is always going to do something good, so it's always
right. And you're also
right. But you're saying if only hitting stuff and doing stuff is exciting, then I've done nothing exciting today. Is your argument? All I've done is
if you had a chance to fail to point at people, it would be less exciting when you pointed at the ground.
And then I would argue that's not an MMO mechanic.
Exactly, it's really stupid, isn't it?
Well, you're also actually proving the point, because if I'm not mistaken, aren't tanks rare because no one wants to play them because they're not
no, healers are the rare ones.
Healers are even rarer because everyone
blames the healer. Yeah.
No, it's on stream. Everyone's a bastard, is what I'm gonna say. Because every game I've played, no one wants to play a healer, and then no one wants to heal anyone. No one wants to be support.
Well,
because people suck.
You blame them when everything goes wrong. You blame the tank or the healer. Either the tank wasn't tanking right, or was in the wrong position, or the healer just wasn't healing everybody right. When things are going good, but you're doing badly at doing good, then it's the DPS's fault, and DPS is interchangeable real quick.
Right. So I mean, you're being productive because you're wandering around the field pointing at things. It might be that maybe marked is +1 success. It might be that maybe what marked you. Well, if marked was a plus D12 to hit, it would at least help people with the missing part. Instead, whereas right now it's +1 success.
Well, I mean, the way
rather
we're
than
doing
plus-
marked
plus
isn't
D12.
really exactly the same as the original concept I was throwing out there was. Because, I mean, marked shouldn't remove concealment. If you're marking people in an actual MMO and they go invisible, then the mark goes away too. Because they're...
But if they go behind a wall, you can still see them.
No. Oh, wait, yeah, no, you're right. Because the mark in that sense is just a icon above their head. So you can always see the icon, you can't see them. But if they go invisible and disappear or something like that...
It's still
like
very much serving its purpose.
An actual hide mechanic would make the mark go away, and then whenever they come back from being hidden, the mark would appear again. That sort of thing.
Well, yeah, giving a D12 is also very interesting because it's very much like helping everyone aim all the time.
Yeah, originally it was a bonus D12. In this iteration of the game, it was +1 success.
I mean, I'd be willing to go to a D12 and see how that works, too.
I think making it a D12 is probably a lot better because...
Because then people don't get locked out against the big bosses they're defending.
Right, which is why defensive dodge is a bonus D12 and aggro attack is a bonus D12.
And it's one way, because NPCs don't tend to mark you.
Right, and like only special bosses would have a marking power, and there's also other powers we'll bring in there, and that might be better than +1 success because I think it's more interesting to hit than it is to miss. And that would help with the lockdown problem. Okay, well, once again, this is where we play test. Because like I said, originally it was a D12. We changed it to +1 success, and I think we're better off if it's the extra D12. It does mean that the aggressive attackers are rolling 2D12, but who cares? You're supposed to be doing that. No, I think the number's out. So, yeah, there's actually a bit more to this adventure, and we got some of the mystery of the world stuff in there. Because you guys have screenshots. Someone write down you have screenshots. So,
well, we also sent that to the company.
I'd like to thank I'd like to thank everybody for being part of the playtest. Some of you may be here because we announced this, to our backers on Kickstarter. So thanks, guys. We've been updating the PDF regularly. The last update was 23rd October. There'll probably be a new one pretty soon. And if you want to see us, I know this will be timely. We're going to be at Midwest Fur Fest in Schaumburg. So come by and say hi.
Yay!
Yep.
Yay.
And thanks, everybody. Yeah, I think this was a very good stream. Thanks, everybody, for playtesting. There's going to be quite a few updates, and I'm excited to get back to work.
Thanks for running.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, everybody has already got good ideas. All right.